Hi there, Gemini and Gemini Rising friend, Sondra from For Your Chi, and this is your May of 2025 reading. Thanks for being here with me. And if you are a May Gemini, happy birthday to you, and congratulations on another trip around the sun. I've got some exciting things here for you. I'm using the Wisdom of the Avalon deck for the Oracle cards, and I'm using, if you want to get the extended reading that talks about your love life and many more items, I'm using the Journey of Love, which is a very rare occasion that I pull that deck out. So we'll see what message that has for you. If you're interested in that, it is below. It's on Patreon. You can do tier 2 or tier 3 and join the Miracle group. Or you could just buy the video if you're interested. All right, now let's take a look and see what we have for you the first 72 hours of May. You have hope that your situation, your life is going to get better, and it is. And you have the Raven here that talks about magic, synchronicity, and coincidences. So I want you to pay very close attention to what kind of serendipity, synchronistic events happen in the first 72 hours or so of May. Write them down. This could be something like you've had a dream about a certain person, a conversation that you haven't talked to in quite a bit, in a long time, and then you run into them at the grocery store and you have a reiteration of your conversation that you had in the dream. But this could also be something completely opposite of what I'm describing. Because we have a raven here, there could be a bird that visits you. I've heard and I've had this happen. There's all kinds of stories with birds over the years. But it could be a certain type of a bird that perches at your office window and keeps pecking on the window and won't leave you alone. And he keeps coming and coming and it's like, what is the message, right? Or you could be seeing butterflies everywhere, or you could be seeing praying mantises. I mean, it could be absolutely anything, but whatever it is, pay attention to it, write it down. If it's an animal or something like that, look it up online and ask what the meaning is. There's a message there for you, and it relates to this hope that you have in your heart. So keep going with that hope. Because there's some sort of pot of gold at the end of that hope rainbow for you. And this could even be related to your birthday, where you're making a wish for something on your birthday, and it happens. Make sure you're writing your wishes down. You get 10 wishes, according to Annie Botticelli, for your solar transit on your birthday or around your birthday. Why not? It can't hurt to write them down, right? Your second house. Positive movement forward. This is your house of money and your personal belongings. Now, they're talking about creative money solutions here. So some of you could be using your creativity as in the form of art or something like that, where you're making things and you're selling them online, or you're selling them in a flea market or a farmer's market or your friend's store. Others of you could be doing this by buying items that you see. I'm seeing like someone buying items at a garage sale, antiques, furniture, fixing them up in some way, and then selling them in a store. So if you are able to do that, if you've thought about doing that and you haven't executed the plan, it's time to do that. Now, you have communication here. So it's going to be important to reach out to someone that can help you with these endeavors. And be very clear about what you're asking for, what your expectations are, and what they are willing to accept in exchange for the favor. Especially if this is talking about like a partnership where I was describing, you selling your stuff in someone's shop. Make sure you get all the terms and conditions written down and signed and agreed to. Get a lawyer if you have to make it legal, okay? Just so everyone understands what the expectations are and who's taking what percentage. Your third house, your brother or sister, they need to speak up for their mind, for themselves right now. They need to speak their mind. Look at this. The truth card. The truth must be told. Perhaps your brother or sister is a Pisces, or living with a Pisces, or in a bad relationship with a Pisces. And for some reason, the people who have more Pisces in their chart, they do not live authentically. Let me just put it that way. And it's like they keep telling themselves a story that's not true. And perhaps your brother or sister has just gone along with this. And now it's like, okay, no one can continue in this same manner that has gone on for so long. And now it's time to lay the cards out on the table and just be real about the situation and what is and what has been, and it's not working, and this needs to be fixed. And for some of them, the fix is they need to leave this person or they need to leave the job because it's no longer working for them. Now, for others of them, I'm getting they let their kids run all over them, or they let a certain child run all over them, and it's time for that to stop. And it's not only in the benefit, that is, stopping that type of behavior is not only helping your sibling, it's helping the child, because what kind of lesson are we teaching that child, right? The whole world is not going to bow down before them and do their bidding. That's not how that works. You may need to send your brother or sister this video if they won't take your word for it. Your fourth house, your house of home, you've done very well for yourself here with where you live. You should be proud of yourself because you've laid a very nice foundation here for your home. You have the owl card. All right, this talks about deception, but also wisdom. So 2 things, I would say. Number 1, be careful. Anyone knocking on your door that's giving you some sort of drama story or sob story, I wouldn't believe it if I were you. Number 2, the wisdom card, because the owl does depict wisdom, this could be, again, further describing the good or better position that you find yourself with your home. Now, this could be like the equity that you've built up in your home if you own it. And if you don't own your home, you could be proud of yourself for something that you have accomplished, some sort of, I don't know, home project, decoration project, the way that you've rearranged your furniture, it leaves you feeling good. You know, maybe you've just clutter cleared or cleaned out some closets and you're feeling good about it. And it's like you're not going to go back. Now, this could also be talking about your father, where your father has done something very decent in the recent past, and he's like getting a leg up because of this. So very good. Whatever the case may be, good job or good on him. Your 5th house, your social circle, your fun, your friends, your dating life, for those of you single Gemini. We've got balance here, okay? So be careful who you're hanging out with. Watch out for the energy leeches. Do you know what I mean? The vampire suckers, vampire leeches, energy vampires. Someone could be taking advantage of you in your social circle, or someone that comes on the dating scene. All right. Make sure you're not doing too much for this person, and there's a balance there. There also could be someone who's off balance in this circle that I'm speaking of. Now, the fifth house does rule younger children, so this could be a younger child of you that's of yours that's thrown off balance, and that usually talks about a kid who's not sleeping well, who's not sleeping enough, who's not taking care of themselves, who's not eating a proper diet, who's spending too much time on their phone or playing video games. I mean, I could go on and on. But regardless of anything else, the B shows up here, which talks about luck and also being very busy. And there's a victory here with the B. So again, watch out for a friend that might be sucking you dry. If that's the case, take care of it. If it's a child that's off balance, see what you can do about getting them back on track. Whatever you can do, there's some kind of victory here for you when you put your attention upon it and decision to change it. Your sixth house, your work, your health. The universe card, the best card in the whole deck. It's the world card in traditional tarot. Be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have. The more that your heart sings with gratitude, the more that the universe is pouring into your life right now. They think, the universe says, well, the Gemini is grateful for what he or she has. We're going to give them more goodies, more money, more time, more energy, more healthy body feelings, more love in their life, whatever the case may be. Now, this card does concern me. It talks about the ego, but it's also like the pessimist. So this is what you're going to be battling this month. And some of you are saying, well, Sondra, that's a battle every month because of the negative self-talk. This is the negative self-talk card. The negative self-talk about your health. It's time to change that. It's time to change that. And it doesn't happen overnight, but you know what? It happens with a lot of practice. And for some of you that haven't even done anything like this before or haven't even started it, the first thing I would do is put a timer on the phone. It can be just a timer that you have set to vibrate so it's not disturbing people if you're, out in public or at work or whatever. Set a timer for every hour. Start with every hour. And then tune in to your thoughts and your feelings. Are they negative? Are you cursing under your breath? Or are you telling yourself that you're not good enough? And then start changing it. Start turning it around. Say, you know what? Instead, say cancel that thought. And I am worthy of all good things. Now, if you need help with the affirmations, look up Louise Hay. She was the master of affirmations. She wrote all kinds of books about it when she was alive. All right. I'm going to look at the app because I don't have the other tarot deck down here. We're going to see who's around you as far as zodiac signs are concerned with regard to your relationship house before we go to the extended reading. Let me look. All right, we have Pentacles for the first card, so that's an earth sign. A Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, that is. And we've got two Pentacles. So both earth signs here, double Capricorn, double Virgo, or double Taurus. Okay. If you want to follow me in the extended, the link is below. It's on Patreon, Tier 2, Tier 3, or you can just buy the video. I'm also going to be putting my booking link for those of you that would like to book a session with me. You can certainly do that. And we're going to be going over the remainder of these houses, and included in that is your house of relationship and partnership, your house of intimacy, legal matters, contracts, your house of travel and school, career, and your mother. Also your eldest child and your best friend, and what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of August. Many blessings to you all, Gemini. Happy birthday. Take care.